Anyway, I'm going to join a big agenda so Adom TV. Na enen koma ye die no ye kwa atese Islamic school bi e ho acherechefo ebia wono mo abro abanti bi omsu se wato schoolfo nkwada no baako emonana schoolfo no ekoye dede kakra wo police station ho ya che omo aka wo ma cherechefo no ho a munsem aye pinso na se de esitie de esi ye poten ni police fo no bedi nkomo ye ne reporter a wono ewo grounds bedi nkomo na ya hwe anye bia no kore wo asem no ne kwa befa so a asomdwe ebetimi aba medi enana sei ampofoje love life Chinese clinic commander man this adwumadi aya to the big agenda near 5:30 kosi 6 Monday to Friday ye eros ya da bia ye de emma odentende ye twa homrai ba ye bedi nkomo mo akwaba nti enkomo ayedie na efa wa Jammiat Islamic School girls school a abeto dwa se ya kire won teacher fo ne school fo ne bi nkomo no ko to suggest say ye to nkoda ne bi mu na teacher fo ne chi nipa yes ade ne bro no na school fo no ye be chi teacher fo no mso di akire ko na nsempi ba se ye benya asem no kura nkasa ye nko ye ne be ma Rafik Salam eho ewa na ye ne no ni nkomo Rafik eya na ne twi no enhyeda nya papa njo be foto kakra Rafik good evening.
Good evening, master.
How are you?
Fine, sir, my boss.
For the benefit of our viewers, can you briefly narrate what actually happened at the Islamic Girls Senior High School for us?
The story at the Jammiat Islamic Girls Senior High School is an old story. Old story because this is a school that was located at the outskirts of Wa. But because of the sprawling development of the town, many people are now putting up houses around that area. And so because of that, a lot of people are now encroaching onto the school land. And one of the challenges that the school faces has to deal with even people who move into the school and even attempting to rape the girls. So it was an issue that came to the fore last year. Even when President Kufado came to town during the campaign, when he met the Yarana and he met the Wana, it was part of their plea to him that to help build a fence wall to curb these. And so they reported incidents of attempted rape to the Wa police, and they are aware that several men had been going to the school attempting to rape these girls.
At their dormitories?
Hello?
At their dormitories?
At their dormitories.
Wow.
Because the school is now located in town.
Okay.
So it used to be boys and girls school, but now they have moved the whole school to a different place, but they are now using it as only for girls. So previously it was White Islamic Senior High School, but the White Islamic Senior High School has now been moved to Bosa. But they are now using the old structures for girls.
Okay.
So what then happened was that on the 15th of June, that was last week, this guy or this suspect by name Sharon came to the school in the night, met one of the girls, tried to lure her to have sex with him. And the lady told her that she was in her menstrual period. And because of that, she wouldn't allow the guy to do it. The guy threatened that he would beat her. And then the lady wanted to give in. But when they were about to do the act, then the lady then raised the alarm. And so when she raised the alarm, people came to the scene, but the guy bolted. But this is a guy that they know that he lives around the area. And so the next day, the teachers of the school went with a girl, and they went to the suspect's house. And that was where he was met. And so before they met this guy, the lady described the shirt that this guy was wearing and the shorts. And so when they went to the house, he was still wearing the same shirt and shorts. And so he was arrested by the school authorities and taken to the school.
Without police?
Without the police.
Okay. The teachers arrested the guy?
Hello?
The teachers themselves arrested the guy.
Yes, they arrested him. They took him, they brought him to the school.
Okay.
For further interrogation, because the guy was denying that he wasn't the one who attempted to rape the girl. So they brought him to the school. It was later that they called the police. The police came to the scene and then took him to the police station. And so the masters or the headmistress, they went to the police station to make it a police case, reported this matter to the police, and so for the police to investigate the case. 5 days on, they expected the police to do this case of sexual harassment that they have reported at their school, only for the police to come back to the school in the afternoon around midday and requested that they want to meet all tutors of the school at the police station. So all tutors, about a dozen of them, went to the police station. The police made them to line up for this suspect to identify them as the people who assaulted him. Because when they, according to the police, when they were investigating, they saw some marks
bruises.
of assault.
Okay. Some bruises on the suspect. Okay.
And so they asked him, he said that it was when the school tutors arrested him that they manhandled him that led to him having those.
So the suspect alleged that the teachers had beaten him.
They had beaten him when they arrested him in his house.
Okay.
So it was there that then the police said, okay, that is another case of assault against the tutors. So the police then came to the police station. They came to the school, invited the teachers. And so when they went, for this guy to identify the people who allegedly assaulted him. So he identified 3 of the tutors and stated that these were the people who manhandled or assaulted me. And so the police asked them, the 3 tutors, to write their statements. So in the middle of writing the statements, the information or the students at the school got wind of it, and they mobilized
and came to the police station.
Came into the streets in Wa and headed to the police station. And so when they go to the police station, they demanded that their 3 tutors should be released. They even wanted to break into the inner wall or the fence wall of the police station, but the police didn't agree to that. And so they were chanting, saying that we want justice, we want justice. If we don't release our teachers, we will sleep here. And so in the ensuing confusion, the students resorted to pelting stones at the police.
They're all female students?
They're all female students. There were a number of over 1,000.
Wow.
There were a number of over 1,000. All of them, if you know Wa very well, the Wa police station, the runabout, is the heart of Wa. I would say that's the middle of Wa. All the students were there.
That means they came there in solidarity of their teachers.
In solidarity of their teachers.
Okay.
And so the police took cover, tried to chase a few of them, and they were able to arrest 4 of the girls. And so they brought them to sit behind the counter. Later, they arrested one of the teachers that they identified as their librarian and a French master, who they also brought to sit by the tutors. That was by the students. And so that was what happened. So later, the Upper Crimes Officer of the Ghana Police Service, Chief Superintendent Renaud Mentiel, came to the scene, and then the 4 girls and the librarian were released. And so later, later, the 3 tutors that were made to write a statement, they were also released on police inquiry bail. And that was exactly what happened yesterday.
Oh, okay. So as we speak, what's the latest on the issue?
The latest is that calm has returned to the school. Nothing untoward is going on. But the police are saying that they will continue with the investigation of the case. Now, the Wa police are looking at 2 things. A case of assault against the 3 tutors and a case of sexual harassment against the suspect, Sharon. And so these are the 2 issues the police are seizing. But you see, the masters at the school are now saying that it's like the police want to do a cover-up. Because now that they have alleged that this guy has sexual harassed our students, that's why they are now bringing in the issue of assault.
Just to equalize in a way.
Just equalize and which they wouldn't take.
That's their understanding of the students.
That's the understanding of the students because they believe that nobody assaulted that guy.
Okay.
And so they are now thinking that the police are trying to bring the issue of assault to cover up, to do equalization, which they are not, which they think that the police are not professional.
All right.
Because they first reported the matter, the incident to them about sexual harassment. The police who haven't done anything only to come to the school to make arrest.
Okay, so Rafik, let me thank you and leave it here. We will speak to the police and find out what they are doing about the issue. Yeni abema Rafik Salam ewa and I'll say one year eating komofa incident. Na yen kone Chief Inspector Gideon Ohene Boati wono and a Tifido Atoye Mantampu said Mekunika Samafapa West Regional Police PRO. Chief, and me yamu ajumo akwa big agenda so Adom TV. Hello, Chief.
Yes, Penny.
Na upon to saying, yeah, that trading upon Yanko Ponce. Yeah, why Islamic Girls School issue? What am I? Say, and Pempenso Ben I could do. Anka Udumu o TV sets and a baby say, Emma a delay and son what mean can you do TV sets now team or phone as well? I hope say Beboa, what are man? Hello, Chief.
Yes, I'm back to you.
I've heard what you mean. All right. Eti na ye pesi ehunu eye wa Jammiat Islamic Girls School no incident a esi ho nam so ma ye kire teacher fo ne school fo ni bi na suspect so a omo believe say sexually or harass students ni bi asem no say na kwakosie
me da sipi minia. On the 16th of this month, police teacher for no by report to my police for prayer police for on phone. So manya a branch and be an daily Gola Sharon, our dear 30 plus. Our year those man, almost was what they say, yeah, what I back on my premises one more. School for no report which is against the rules and regulations of this country. Even hovering around premises is an offense because so to fear and answer oh baby now will be become not the piano become no na more now who are the cooperating our honor. It's Yamra, it's Yaganamran. The very party and I'm afraid police for phone so I'm confined on the fear. And yes, the premises one no don't call on campus one Islamic school one. You see, almost one so echo help far a branch and I didn't bar dofsu because it's so much a domestic issue. Yeah, they don't a branch and a bar dofsu babe starting investigations. You see, during investigations, and after interrogation, a branch and so say. In fact, police for could do one be frank or honest. You will say, oh, much children and I, India, how much children.
How much children and I?
You know,
how my baby, Humana,
Robert, rope,
okay,
rope, I say, 9, you know, police for no answer the nearby, my friend saying, police headquarters one. I didn't come out to one or more starting investigation. See, a honor now over Bacase, Naya see and ya no my operation crump and chair. And I face almost teacher upon by Bible chain one. Almost born of pa into your nose or yari. Yes, me van to man obedience mamma and share a post for. If the young man said, if you go to hospital to treat himself and come, the investigation will be continued. During the interrogation and investigations, it came out that not knowing say the picture crumpa could that social media crumble say or can I'm Robert be a macho and then all can say time and now more teacher for no no or teacher for no. He mentioned the teachers. The teachers beat him. They assaulted him. Omobo no ankasa e wo honum.
Also omobo no school mu ana se ni fie ho be bi on be che no no.
E wo ni fie ho no am kwache no.
Ada ni fie ho no obi ani ho ho.
And I know there it will be information. No, I can't put it on air at this moment.
Okay, okay.
But during interrogation that he mentioned.
Okay. So
that prompted and my police boys and I said that I'm on some cause don't go to right we yeah the see of one can no correct he has been doing that maybe come na your no kwa the business ana your no kwa and now you be at this so go and granted him bail go and treat himself and come. So in the course of that, we had information gathered from somewhere where I won't mention. Say, Peter from Buddha, social media, say, "Oh, I'm robber." Into another so be a case against the teachers, and say, teacher for no, omo abon, beche no ni fie no, omo bon, omo sanche na sanka. Into na say regional police command no. Ejan na so afraid teacher for na ye bi se omo bibisa say no kra na say nya no kra ntino regional police commander in the person of DCOP Mr. Francis Abwajinyako nene crime officer nene penipotna no me so when that na say dia ye afraid teacher for no bibisa no eba ye frɛ pani a odi omanim no who is the head teacher of the school and ye frɛ headmistress no ana obaye kache ni se on teacher for no a omo hye na ase adwuma no emra na ye nhwe ade ye nhwe nsem nti omo de ne ba omo baye no odo omo baye no in fact odi mra ne so for that one the credit goes to her odo omo baye no ye free guy no a friend is saying the alleged suspect somebody say alleged attempted rapist no by no be among the teachers appointed at 2 of the teachers and a crime officer in my presence I was there and no can say oh can I tell there station officer no entity on statement now on hand over to the friend the headmistress who is the head of the school and here you bet me from as filer rape case, alleged rape case, you know.
Well, Chief, wadama, yebra na so awie nti, wadama maybe sa question we na wabo am nti. So far, asem no hen na akosi ankasa na yenhwe. Sisi ano na obi sa se nkola na ombe BCG police station no. Nti mame nwie no na mma ebre ni o sa abade yete ne se sisi ye no ti se de nkola ne bufu ye mo efa bie na fe mu ja o mo ne ho keka ho no on easiness kakra ho den na mo ye to se mo betimi secure se enkola ni safety na fe so kra no nipa e chi o mo no so nkrofo so nkoya de fufuru bi ene ye pese hu sisi ye bre na so ni
police ni bi anchi akola bia we didn't arrest any of the students but rather we invited the teachers and we handed them over we even granted them self-recognizance bills even yesterday
but yet say enkola ni bi ba ho be ye dede e ma mo fa be nan bi ansa na leta mu down
enkola ni bi na mo do so ankasa e be to abo be bro police for no
enkola ni mo anchi obia
ba jose
enkola ni mo anchi obia ho
debi anchi akola bia
all right
you just ask them you sack them to leave the premises and it is uncalled for we papa say enkola no police school for amadu this stage number attack police station na mo nyini kakra mo be den
all right ye ni bedi asem ye chi na ya hwe ba bia mo de issues ni mienu fa both assault ni rape allegation ni nyina na ya hwe ba bia kwa akosi da CP chief se unya bre ene yen edi enkomo chief inspector Gideon Ohene Boatin oye kasama former Upper West Regional Police Command na tese ne din comedy na nasia pofo ye mbesi nemom ye de de akire se be ya asemwe se de ya nkrofo taka na enkonko ye foolish case na de se fata se etwe na so no asotwe na akọ e de ama no ye de ma se bebre